What is up, guys? It is OP League of Legends here, and today we have a very awesome video for you guys today because I'm gonna be talking about the high school stories and what I've been through and what I'm currently going through while I'm in high school. As most of you guys actually before we actually start the commentary, I want to thank the guy who sent the clip, who sent the video for our channel so you guys can watch it. So please check out the guy. He has full commentary in the video. I just muted it because I need to talk over it. So if you guys would like to check out his video and his awesome commentaries, please check out the description. Please check out his channel. He is an awesome guy, so please check him out. And yeah, let's just continue with the story. So yeah, this is where I was at. So I'm in high school, if you guys did not know. I'm in the 11th grade, going to my 12th grade, going to my senior year, and I'm 17 years old, which is pretty cool. I'm turning 18 very soon. And this is pretty awesome because once you're 18 you can do whatever you want, well, almost whatever. And I'm kind of going off topic, but anyways, when I was 16, I went to my friend's house and we were talking about a couple cool things, and let's just name my guy friend, I don't want to name his name, but well, let's just think of a name. Let's just name him Connor, for God's sake. I don't know any Connors around in our school, but let's just name him Connor so we keep his privacy and he doesn't feel embarrassed, because he's gonna probably watch this video too, and he's probably gonna know what I'm talking about. So my friend Connor, we went to his house. Me and a group of guys came to his house, and we had a discussion near the end of the year when I was 16. And we're like, oh yeah, we should hold a party. We should do some crazy stuff because we're 16. This is the end of the 10th grade year. We're gonna go to the 11th grade and then 12th grade, and school's almost out. Let's just do this. Let's have some crazy shit going on. And we were kind of crazy. We're anxious. We're little guys, immature kind of. Some of us were mature, but I was really immature. I just did not care what I was doing. I was going crazy. I did not do drugs or nothing like that. No, I just was the crazy guy and trying to just do whatever I want. So basically, after we went to his house, we were kind of discussing on what we should do for the end of the year, and we eventually came up with the idea of having a party at his house because his parents were actually going on vacation, which is pretty convenient because his parents were going on vacation 2 weeks after our summer vacation started. So he had basically a whole month to himself and no one else in his house. He was the only child, and it was very easy for him to do whatever he wants, and so it's pretty convenient. So yeah, he had the plan, and a week after we made that plan, we actually went online, and we used to use MySpace. I don't think we use MySpace. We use Facebook or Instagram or Twitter right now, but we used to use MySpace. It was really cool. We used MySpace. We told everyone, well, almost everyone in the school. We even told the loner to come to the party, and let me tell you right now, the loner did not come to the party, but yeah, there's a little funny section to that part, but I'll talk about that later. So we told everyone up on MySpace. We told everybody. I think some of the people even invited the teachers, which I don't know. I think one teacher actually attended and left, but he was pretty awesome, and yeah, that was pretty cool. So he set it up exactly 2 weeks after his parents left, so which was pretty damn convenient and kind of pretty risky, because if his parents decided to come back, then he would get caught immediately. So he was willing to take the risk because he wanted to party hard. So as the school year ended, we started planning what we should do, what we should bring, what kind of food we should do, how many people are actually attending, and we had no idea how many people were actually attending the party. It was freaking crazy. Our school, the entire school was basically talking about it. Even some of the teachers actually knew what we were talking about, and they're like, you guys are nuts. You know, they didn't really say much, but they knew something crazy was going to happen at Connor's house. So 2 weeks not 2 weeks, yeah, 2-3 weeks later, summer begins. School year ends, and we're just, everyone's happy, everyone's done. It was like some people are graduating, and it's like, yeah, we're getting ready for the party. So another 2 weeks pass, and the day before the party comes up, and everybody, like literally at least 200-300 people were talking up in MySpace, like spreading that we're gonna have a party at Connor's house, and it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, the day before the party, it was just absolutely crazy, and then the day of the party actually came. So I was one of Connor's best friends, so obviously I went to his house very early in the morning. I went to his house at 7 o'clock in the morning. He wasn't even awake yet. I just knocked at his door, walked in there. He didn't even lock his door. He's such an idiot. I don't know. His parents weren't there. He's the only kid, so I don't blame him. He's a guy too, so nothing he could do. I just knocked on the door. He didn't answer. I just opened the door, walked right in, went to his bedroom, and just freaking woke him up. And he's like, dude, it's party day. We have to set up the house. We gotta put down all the freaking expensive stuff away, hide all the expensive stuff, put the furniture like in the corner, or try to arrange the furniture so nothing gets broken. And it was a really difficult day. We actually invited a couple guys to come help us, because it is very difficult to have a house party without someone breaking something. Because as soon as someone breaks something, basically the party is like, oh my, it's just over. Especially for the person that's hosting it, because then you're gonna have to explain to your parents how you broke that object, and it's really difficult to do that. So we had to hide a lot of the objects. So we took most of the expensive painting art. We took the TV. We actually had to unplug the TV, the HD TV. It was a freaking 48-inch or 50-inch TV. I remember it clearly because this was the most painful part. We were carrying the TV, so we had to take the 50-inch TV from out of the living room, lift it up, and take it down the basement. Now his basement is really, really scary. He has a 2-story house and 1 basement down, which is pretty cool. He has a nice, pretty good house. So we take it down. We're going down the basement, and I see a rat. I'm going down and walking down. I'm on the bottom half, carrying down the TV, being very careful. I see a rat, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely scared of a rat, especially for me. I am 5'11", but I am extremely scared of rats. It's freaking crazy. I don't think I'm a big guy, but for a big guy like me, for a decent size like me, I'm pretty scared. When I see little animals like that, I get really scared. So as soon as I saw the rat, I freaking flipped balls, dude. I completely tripped out. The thing is, I lifted up my feet, which I shouldn't have done, and I kind of tripped up on my other shoes, and then I basically fell backwards, and I held onto the TV, and I basically fell down at least 10 flights of stairs, holding the TV while I fall down the stairs. I was basically on my back rolling down the stairs while trying to hold the TV. And let's just say I was really hurt when I was down there. I was bleeding. The corner of the TV hit my head. It was crazy. But the thing is, at least the TV did not break. See, that's the thing. The TV did not break, because back then TVs were a lot expensive. They're like really $700-800. And I didn't want to break that. So I was bleeding, but the TV was fine. So I was like, okay, that's okay. We could patch my head up. We could clean it up, and we'll be fine. So yeah, we put the TV down. We put some of the paintings down. We took the Xbox down. We took the PlayStation down, because we didn't want anyone playing video games while we're partying or someone to steal it. We took all the electronic devices. And a lot of this expensive stuff we actually put down. And some of the sofas, actually one of the sofas we actually had to take down, because that was one of his dad's office chairs, and it's really expensive. So he had to put it down there and just make sure that no one actually threw up or sat on it, or nothing bad happened to it, because his parents would obviously find out. So, it was a ridiculously long day. We spent 7-8 hours cleaning the house, buying food, going to the store, and we did, end up getting a little bit of booze. I mean, his friend was 18, so he kind of sneaked in a little bit of booze, and his other friend was also 21, so he was able to get some cigarettes, but that's not good for you, but he was able to do it. So the day goes on, and then it becomes 7 or 8 o'clock, and that's when the party kind of starts to begin. People start showing up like at 6, and on MySpace, we actually put that the party starts at 7, but people started showing up at 5 and 6 because they wanted to get an early start on seeing, what was going to happen, and they wanted to get comfortable before everyone actually came. So at 6 or 7 o'clock, we see a couple of good friends come up. They bring a couple of food, they bring, some beer. That's nothing much, and people are pumped up for the party. We had some music playing. We just plugged up some speakers from the big computer or something, and we just plugged in something. My friend had Connor had something in the back, and he plugged it in, and it was decent. It wasn't that loud where you could hear it from the outside, but it was decent where your ears would start ringing if you walked out. So it was pretty loud. So 8 o'clock comes by, and we see a big mob of people suddenly start coming, and then we're like, you know what, this is it. This is our chance to shine. We see a big mob of guys come in to our place, and that's pretty much at least 60-70 people. And trust me, 60-70 people is a lot of people. Just imagine your classroom, and you know how many people are in that classroom. Like 50 students in one classroom is pretty tight. See, we had like at least 100 people in one small living room, at one time when I was explaining what we were gonna do. So at 9 o'clock, we have at least 100 people in one small living room, all crowded up. We have the AC running, we have the music pumped because it's extremely hot. People are eating, drinking, going crazy. And then we started talking, and I started yelling because I had to tell people to quiet down just a little bit, because I think the neighbors might have noticed something and they kind of stepped out the house, and my friend noticed. So I had to start yelling at them, saying to be quiet, because if they didn't, the cops would come and that would be a bad story. So, we're going crazy. At 10 o'clock, we're absolutely nuts. Everyone is freaking booze. Oh my God, everyone, it was crazy. I think there was a little bit of weed going around, but I didn't know. I didn't really notice, but because the moment was really crazy. And I still remember this day, kind of vaguely, because someone actually spiked my drink, which wasn't the funnest, because at around 11 or 10, everyone was still going crazy. The drinks are starting to kick in, the mood was changing, and people were going to go crazy. And then some guy actually decided to spike my drink, and I kind of felt dizzy, went upstairs and threw up a couple of times. And the thing is, when I went upstairs, I saw Connor and somebody doing the nasty. That's the thing that I want to tell Connor right now, because I've never told Connor, and if you are listening to this, sorry, I had to tell this to everyone. But don't worry, I didn't say your real name. Don't worry about it, buddy. I still know you. We could talk about this next time. So basically, I saw him doing the nasty with some other girl, and basically, I think he got it in that night. So, which was good for him, but not good for me, because my drink was spiked, and basically the whole night was basically ruined. And okay, here comes the crazy part. Sorry for the lot of talking, and I try to make it sound as interesting as possible, but here comes the interesting part. Basically, at 12ish, 1ish, we see a bunch of different guys come out. I don't want to be racial or anything like that. I'm not going to say anything, but we see a couple big black guys come. But I don't want to be racist, but we see a couple big black guys come to the party at like 12 or 1 o'clock. It's completely late. Some people have actually left. And the teacher that I was talking about actually came at like around 11, partied a little bit and left at 1 o'clock, because he didn't want to get caught. But yeah, we see a couple of big black guys come in, and they're having some fun. They actually made the party a little bit more funner, because they brought a little bit more drinks. They put up some different type of music that they brought, and it was really cool. And the thing is, for some reason, one of them decided to get in a fist fight with some other guy, which I had no idea why or what exactly happened. They might have fought over some girl, or I don't exactly know what happened, but he decided to fight. And then 1 second, they're fighting, and then the other second, you notice that one guy's on the floor and he's bleeding. I'm like, dude, I had no idea what to say. 1 second they're fighting, they're just messing around, they're kind of fine, they're not really punching like physically. And then I turn around and look back and notice that the other guy's on the floor bleeding. I'm like, what exactly happened? Turns out he pulled out a gun and shot him in the arm. Yeah. So basically after he got shot, the party basically ended. The guy was on the floor, and he was one of my other good friends, and party ended closely at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, with everyone leaving. The house was a complete mess. The thing is, no one went inside the basement, so it was all good. The bedrooms was completely trashed. The kitchen was trashed. The living room, oh my God, you don't even know. There was glass everywhere on the floor. It was crazy. And then you see I see my friend getting shot in the arm, which is pretty crazy. Connor did not get shot. If you guys think Connor got shot, no, Connor did not get shot. This other guy, I won't even name him, but he did get shot, and he does still come to our school, which is pretty cool. He's a cool guy, still a friend of mine, but he's a little bit scared of these other black guys, which it's fine. He's a little bit traumatized, but it's fine. But he recovered. He got shot, so we took him out. And my friend was completely wasted, so he couldn't drink, and I was spiked, so I couldn't do anything. So what we did was we did the desperate. We went to one of my friend's best neighbors, or his best friend's neighbor's house, and then we just took him, and then his neighbor's parents took him to the hospital and did everything for him. And Connor's parents never found out, and it's pretty cool. I still don't think they found out to this day, because the neighbors are really cool. Everyone's chill about it. And we still talk about it today, and I bet some more crazy things happened, but I remember absolutely nothing. My head was actually dizzy. I hate the guy whoever spiked my drink. Seriously, completely ruined the party, but it was awesome. It was really cool, and that was probably one of my high school stories. A friend got shot, drink got spiked. My friend got laid. It was crazy. 10th grade. Oh my god, that was crazy. 16 years old is a crazy time to have some fun. So I'll be talking about more stories later on in the next videos or so. And if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys enjoyed the commentary and the story, please leave a like and a comment telling me what kind of story you want to hear next, because I got so many stories. It's ridiculous how much stories I have for you guys. It's really awesome. So please, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you enjoyed the actual video, League of Legends video itself, please check out the guy in the description. His channel will be there. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later in the next video. So I see you guys later. Bye.